The entire hip-hop world came to a standstill tonight as whispers turned into screams, and screams exploded into a full-blown storm that no one saw coming. For months, quiet rumors circled in hushed corners of Atlanta studios, backstage green rooms, and late-night Twitter spaces. But now the truth has cracked open like a lightning bolt. A tragedy inside Lil Baby's crew has detonated into one of the most shocking allegations of the decade, and at the center of the blast zone stands none other than 21 Savage. The streets are shaking, the industry is frozen, and every insider we've spoken to says the same thing. This changes everything. Minutes after the news broke, a wave of leaked voice notes, private DM, and blurred-out screenshots started flooding timelines like someone had opened the gates. People who were silent for years are suddenly speaking up. People who vowed loyalty are now flipping. And the most disturbing part, several insiders claim they've heard a recording so explosive, so career-ending, that even blogging pages are scared to post it. But someone did. And once it hit the underground forums, the entire narrative shifted in a direction no one could have predicted. Was 21 Savage simply caught in the crossfire? Or was he deeper in this tragedy than anyone believed? Fans are panicking, the streets are whispering, and the labels are scrambling behind closed doors. Because if these allegations are true, tonight might be remembered as the moment everything fell apart. The story starts with a whisper, a faint murmur in Atlanta's underground rap circles that nobody dared to voice out loud. Until now, a tragedy had struck Lil Baby's crew, something that was supposed to remain hidden. A secret buried beneath studio lights and private jets, but someone broke the code. Sources inside the inner circle claim that 21 Savage, a name synonymous with cold precision and unshakable street cred, has now been pulled into a storm that could unravel the very fabric of his career. One insider, speaking off the record, told us this isn't just rumors. This is evidence. It's in the recordings. It's in the messages. 21's fingerprints are everywhere, and the streets are noticing. The first bombshell emerged from a series of leaked DMs that hit Twitter just hours after the incident. Fans began dissecting screenshots that showed chilling conversations between members of Lil Baby's team and what appears to be 21 Savage's close associates. In one message, someone cryptically wrote, "He knew it all along. He didn't warn us. He watched it happen." The tone was accusatory, the timing suspicious, and within minutes, the thread went viral. Social media erupted. Fans split instantly, some defending 21 Savage, claiming the screenshots could be doctored, while others fanned the flames, reposting snippets with captions like, "Savage betrayed the family." Then came the audio leaks. An insider claimed that a hidden recording surfaced, captured during a private meeting in a downtown Atlanta studio. The footage, allegedly obtained by a blogger who requested anonymity, contains what some are calling a career-ending confession. In the recording, voices, muffled but unmistakable, seem to implicate 21 Savage in failing to intervene during the tragedy, raising questions about loyalty, intent, and morality. Fans listening in on these clips reported feeling the weight of betrayal, like a knife twisting in the already deep wound of the rap community. Every social media platform was ignited. TikTok reactions were going viral, with creators lip-syncing to snippets of the leaked audio. Instagram stories flooded with screenshots, speculation, and heated fan debates. The comment sections exploded with accusations, disbelief, and shock, as though the streets themselves had erupted into a digital riot. The entire narrative spun faster than anyone could follow, and suddenly the tragedy was no longer about the incident itself. It was about 21 Savage's alleged role, but it didn't stop there. Reports of confrontations began surfacing. Allegedly, members of Lil Baby's crew confronted 21 Savage in a tense standoff at a private location in Buckhead. Multiple insiders claimed the confrontation escalated into a shouting match, with accusations flying and threats barely restrained. Someone allegedly threw a phone containing evidence across the room, shattering the tension with a deafening crash. Witnesses described the atmosphere as electric, as if the walls themselves were vibrating with rage, fear, and betrayal. Security footage is said to exist but hasn't leaked yet. Adding fuel to the fire, several celebrities in Atlanta began posting cryptic statements on Instagram, fueling speculation. One rapper who has had public clashes with both Lil Baby and 21 Savage wrote, "Some people are loyal, some people are wolves in the pack. Watch the snakes crawl." Fans instantly connected the dots, linking the post to the unfolding drama. Twitter threads erupted, dissecting every word, emoji, and like. Every post felt like a breadcrumb leading closer to the truth or deeper into chaos. Meanwhile, the streets whispered that more evidence was surfacing. Leaked video clips, unseen by the public until now, allegedly show tense exchanges during the night of the tragedy, with figures rushing between cars, shouting in frustration, and throwing what looks like personal belongings into dumpsters. Some say 21 Savage can be heard on background audio, though his voice is low and distorted. Fans analyzed the clips frame by frame, tagging every potential person, trying to confirm identities. Every detail seemed to deepen the suspicion and heighten the tension. And just when it seemed like the story couldn't get any more explosive, a shocking twist emerged. Sources claim a member of Lil Baby's inner circle attempted to blackmail someone close to 21 Savage, threatening to release even more incriminating evidence. This move reportedly sparked panic, with text messages flying back and forth, threats being typed and deleted, and emotional breakdowns witnessed in real time by insiders. One source said, "People were crying. People were screaming. Everyone knew it was about to blow up, and nobody wanted to be the next target." The situation reached a fever pitch on social media when a leaked snippet of a phone call appeared on a private Discord server. The snippet, barely 20 seconds long, allegedly captures a heated argument. Voices trembling, accusations shouted, and one unmistakable line, "You watched it all happen, and you did nothing." Fans immediately assumed it was directed at 21 Savage. Clips of the audio made their way to Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channels, igniting debates, TikTok's reaction videos, and memes, turning the tragedy into a full-blown viral phenomenon overnight amid the chaos. Analysts and bloggers began predicting fallout. Record deals, endorsement opportunities, and upcoming tours were all under speculation. Would 21 Savage survive this storm? Could he rebuild credibility after these shocking allegations? The public starved for answers, scoured every corner of the internet for more information. Desperate for clarity in a sea of gossip and conjecture, every rumor became a headline. Every snippet of evidence dissected for hours, and every fan reaction pushed the narrative further into madness. Just when viewers thought they had seen it all, a bombshell dropped. Someone claiming to be a former insider leaked what they say is the missing piece of the Pazula direct message that allegedly proves 21 Savage knew the details of the tragedy before it happened. The DM, cryptic and chilling, reads, "We all thought he'd step in, but he didn't." The leak was accompanied by timestamps, location tags, and references to the night in question, leaving fans stunned. Could it be authentic? Or was it the latest in a series of digital manipulations designed to ruin reputations? The uncertainty only made the frenzy worse. As the night dragged on, the story escalated further. Fans reported seeing 21 Savage in private locations surrounded by bodyguards, allegedly on edge, visibly shaken, and checking his phone obsessively. Insiders suggest that he was in constant communication with lawyers and associates, preparing for potential legal battles, social media backlashes, and street-level confrontations. The tension was palpable, the stakes enormous, and the narrative too explosive to ignore. And just when the world thought the story might plateau, yet another twist emerged. A TikTok clip surfaced, showing a figure resembling 21 Savage walking away from a car while shouting. With the caption, "He knew what was coming," fans instantly went wild. The clip, though grainy, sparked new theories, deeper conspiracies, and even heated debates between factions of rap fans online. It was clear that this story was only just beginning, and no one knew how deep the rabbit hole would go. As dawn approached, the city was buzzing. Streets, studios, and online feeds were alive with speculation. Fans, insiders, and celebrities were all talking, posting, and reacting. Every snippet, every screenshot, and every soundbite contributed to a narrative that was spinning out of control. One thing was certain: the tragedy had ignited a chain reaction that could redefine reputations, destroy alliances, and leave a permanent mark on the hip-hop landscape. And just when the world thought it had processed everything so far, whispers began circulating that there was one final piece of evidence, still unreleased, that could completely rewrite the story. Sources claim it contains direct proof of betrayal, so shocking that it might make even the most hardened fans question everything they thought they knew. The leak hasn't dropped yet, but when it does, the streets will erupt again, and no one will be safe from the fallout. The morning after the first wave of chaos, Atlanta's underground and social feeds were still ablaze. But what nobody expected was the storm that was about to hit next. Sources now claim that the tension had spilled far beyond private messages and leaked audios. Allegedly, a confrontation erupted between 21 Savage's inner circle and members of Lil Baby's crew at an undisclosed location, turning what was already a digital hurricane into a literal showdown. Eyewitnesses described yelling so loud that the entire block reportedly shook, with threats being hurled like firebombs, and phones capturing moments that could end careers. One insider whispered, "It wasn't just words. There were slamming doors, smashed bottles, and people screaming like it was the end of the world." As if that wasn't enough, a series of leaked video clips began circulating online, claiming to show 21 Savage in a high-stakes negotiation with key members of Lil Baby's crew. The clips, blurry but undeniable, captured heated exchanges, finger-pointing, and moments where 21 Savage allegedly tried to defend himself, while accusations of betrayal rained down like bullets. Fans dissected every movement, every gesture, every glance. Was he hiding guilt? Or was this an orchestrated attempt to salvage loyalty in a world that had already turned its back on him? Meanwhile, the social media meltdown intensified. TikTokers, YouTubers, and Instagram live hosts amplified every rumor, transforming private feuds into public spectacles. One viral clip featured a fan shouting over a phone call. He knew it would happen. He let it happen. Thousands of shares later, the clip became a digital manifesto, spawning reaction videos, memes, and threads that dissected the drama frame by frame. Even mainstream outlets were now forced to cover what had initially been underground whispers. But the real shocker emerged when leaked text messages, allegedly between 21 Savage and an unknown associate, surfaced. In them, phrases like "it's already done and no one will stop it" appeared, sending fans into a frenzy. Could these cryptic texts be proof of direct involvement? Or are they a trap, a carefully planted illusion designed to tarnish his image? Social media detectives dissected timestamps, cross-referenced locations, and debated endlessly. Each discovery only fueled a growing firestorm of paranoia, speculation, and disbelief. Adding more heat to the inferno, a close source from Lil Baby's camp allegedly revealed that the tragedy had a hidden mastermind, someone who had manipulated both sides. A puppet master who thrived on chaos. This wasn't just a crew issue, the source claimed. Someone wanted 21 Savage in the crosshairs. It was calculated, it was planned, and now everyone is playing right into it. Fans immediately went wild, theorizing about who this puppet master could be. Names were thrown around like grenades. Accusations escalated, and every theory was dissected like evidence in a high-profile trial. Things took an even darker turn when an anonymous tip claimed to have captured a voice note between 21 Savage and a crew member in the immediate aftermath. The audio, distorted but tense, allegedly reveals Savage's emotional meltdown, his voice cracking, trembling with fear and desperation. "I didn't think it would get this far. I didn't know it would explode like this," he supposedly said. Fans were stunned. Some interpreted it as guilt, others as shock at being framed. The clip went viral within minutes, causing to trend and fueling yet another wave of reactions, memes, and debates. Celebrities soon joined the online maelstrom. Atlanta-based rappers, influencers, and even mainstream artists posted cryptic statements that fueled speculation further. One post read, "Loyalty isn't cheap. Watch the snakes slither." Another implied that someone in the inner circle had been secretly leaking information. Every cryptic post became evidence in fans' minds. The line between reality and perception blurred, and the narrative spun wildly out of control. Then, a shocking twist surfaced that no one saw coming. Insiders claimed that there was a hidden financial angle. Apparently, payments, contracts, and potential earnings were allegedly manipulated during the incident, leaving 21 Savage financially implicated. Social media exploded again with speculations about missing funds, secret deals, and hidden incentives that could have made the tragedy profitable for someone behind the scenes. Fans flooded Twitter with hashtags like #Savage exposed, #LilBabyTragedy, and #HiddenAgenda. Turning the drama into a digital battlefield, leaked group chats further fueled the frenzy. Screenshots showed alleged exchanges where members of Lil Baby's team debated whether to go public or handle it quietly. With Savage's name repeatedly coming up in a context that implied betrayal, the threads sparked hours of discussion online, fans analyzing each emoji, punctuation mark, and timestamp. Every scroll revealed something new, and viewers couldn't stop sharing, debating, and theorizing. Just when it seemed the chaos had reached its peak, another bombshell dropped. Allegedly, a private video surfaced showing Savage entering a hotel lobby late at night, looking visibly shaken as crew members confronted him verbally in front of witnesses. The tension in the clip is so palpable that fans reported having to pause and replay the footage multiple times. Was this an emotional meltdown, or an orchestrated performance to control the narrative? The video's authenticity is being debated, but one thing is certain: it intensified the frenzy. Leaving fans desperate for answers, the story escalated further, with insider leaks claiming Savage attempted a secret meeting with Lil Baby himself, which allegedly ended in a heated argument, slamming doors, and a public meltdown captured on a nearby security camera. Though the footage hasn't been released, descriptions alone were enough to send shockwaves through social media. With every user trying to picture the confrontation in their minds, speculation ran wild. Who screamed what? Who was silent? Was anyone physically threatened? Every unanswered question only fueled more chaos. And just as viewers began to think the story might plateau, An alleged insider revealed one final, spine-chilling detail: a series of audio recordings suggesting that someone very close to 21 Savage might have orchestrated the entire tragedy as a setup, using his name to divert suspicion. If true, this revelation didn't just point to betrayal, it exposed a deeper web of manipulation, deception, and calculated chaos. Fans exploded with shock. The digital streets ignited again, and conspiracy theories spread like wildfire. Finally, as night fell over Atlanta, the story took yet another terrifying twist. Reports emerged of fans gathering outside Savage's known locations, chanting accusations, waving signs, and posting live videos online. The tension between real-life events and social media speculation reached a fever pitch. Every leak, every post, every rumor seemed to converge into a single, unstoppable storm. The streets and the feeds had merged, turning the tragedy and alleged betrayal into a spectacle that no one could ignore. And just when viewers thought they had processed the magnitude of it all, whispers began circulating about a hidden recording that nobody had seen yet. Insiders claim it contains the ultimate proof. Something so shocking that it could destroy careers, friendships, and reputations all at once. The leak hasn't dropped yet, but when it does, the world will change forever, and no one, not even the most loyal fans, will be able to turn away. The night deepened over Atlanta, but the storm surrounding 21 Savage and Lil Baby's crew showed no signs of slowing. If anything, the chaos was escalating, growing darker, more combustible, and infinitely more explosive. New leaks suggested that the hidden recording everyone had been whispering about was more than just audio. It allegedly contained direct evidence of betrayal, strategy, and manipulation, so intense that insiders called it word spread like wildfire. The streets, social media, and even celebrity circles were on high alert. Nobody knew what would happen next. Fans reported seeing an unusual spike in private messages and cryptic posts from Atlanta-based rappers, hinting at secrets too hot to reveal publicly. One post, later deleted, simply read, "Some truths can't stay buried. Watch it all burn." Analysts began dissecting it, claiming it was a thinly veiled reference to 21 Savage, and every fan reaction became its own viral firestorm. Meanwhile, snippets of alleged conversations, voice memos, and private texts circulated across Discord, TikTok, and Instagram, each one more incendiary than the last. Some clips allegedly captured Savage, pleading, shouting, or breaking down emotionally. Fans debated every nuance, replaying footage endlessly, desperate for clarity in a story that seemed to grow more twisted by the hour. Then came the betrayal nobody saw coming. Allegedly, a close associate of 21 Savage leaked a secret conversation with Lil Baby's team to a rival influencer. In this message, supposedly Savage had knowledge of key events leading up to the tragedy, yet failed to act. The leak ignited an immediate social media meltdown. Twitter threads erupted into chaos. Hashtags trended and reaction videos flooded. TikTok, each post added fuel to a fire that now threatened to consume not just 21 Savage's reputation, the reputations of everyone connected to him. As the day progressed, multiple sources claimed that physical confrontations had erupted once more. A hotel, supposedly a safe location, reportedly became the stage for shouting matches, accusations, and near-violent clashes. Witnesses allegedly saw 21 Savage escorted by multiple security guards, visibly distressed, while Lil Baby's crew confronted him face-to-face. Screams, threats, and slamming doors reportedly echoed through hallways, captured by security cameras, though the footage has yet to leak publicly. Fans speculated endlessly. Was this damage control or a public breakdown? Every angle seemed worse than the last dot. Just when the drama seemed insurmountable, insiders revealed a shocking financial angle. Allegedly, contracts, cash transfers, and potential payouts were manipulated in ways that implicated Savage indirectly. Some reports claimed that money was redirected, creating suspicion that he had benefited from the tragedy's chaos. Analysts on social media dissected transaction histories, leaked invoices, and alleged screenshots, spinning theories about betrayal and greed. The story had now expanded beyond street drama into full-blown conspiracy territory, and every fan, influencer, and celebrity commentator had a theory. Meanwhile, cryptic celebrity posts continued to pour in. Atlanta's hip-hop elite began dropping hints, emojis, and quotes alluding to loyalty, betrayal, and consequences. One now viral post read, "Even the coldest hearts can crack when the truth hits." Fans immediately connected this to 21 Savage, fueling weeks of speculation and hours. The narrative had spiraled out of control, blending social media frenzy, street rumors, and digital leaks into a vortex no one could escape. A particularly shocking leak then shook the city to its core. Allegedly, A hidden video surfaced showing 21 Savage being handed a phone with crucial evidence moments before an altercation. His expression, a mixture of fear, disbelief, and desperation. The footage, blurry but compelling, sparked debate over whether he was complicit or simply trapped in circumstances beyond his control. Fans dissected every second, every glance, every word whispered under tense voices. Every replay raised more questions than answers. As digital speculation reached a fever pitch, insiders claimed that the mastermind behind the tragedy, someone who had orchestrated chaos from the shadows, was still at large. Rumors suggested they manipulated messages, recordings, and confrontations to frame Savage, ensuring he became the scapegoat for a web of deceit. Every leak, every snippet, every screenshot seemed strategically timed to maximize drama and suspicion. The digital streets became a battlefield with fans, influencers, and insiders all waging a war of narratives, each more explosive than the last. The crescendo of chaos hit when a series of new screenshots appeared, allegedly showing Savage in direct conversation with Lil Baby's inner circle during the height of the tragedy. In these messages, phrases like, "I can't fix it now and they'll never understand," were highlighted, suggesting either a hidden guilt or an attempt to distance himself from disaster. Fans tore the screenshots apart, analyzing timestamps, word choice, and even emojis, debating whether he was a villain, a victim, or something in between. Social media commentary became relentless, with hashtags trending for hours, debates going viral, and reaction content multiplying exponentially. Just as the story seemed fully unraveled, a news source surfaced with a leaked audio claiming to capture a private meltdown by Savage himself. In the clip, his voice is tense, trembling, and laden with emotion. "I never wanted this. I didn't know it would go this far." Fans described hearing raw anguish and panic, and immediately viral TikTok's YouTube reactions and memes amplified the emotional intensity of the moment. The public couldn't get enough. Every second of the leak became fodder for a never-ending digital frenzy. And then, the most shocking revelation yet. An insider claimed a final piece of evidence existed, something so incendiary it could not only end Savage's career, but also implicate multiple members of Lil Baby's team in a previously unknown conspiracy. Social media exploded with speculation. Everyone was talking. Everyone wanted to see the truth. But the leak hasn't dropped yet, and the tension, uncertainty, and anticipation had reached near universal fever pitch. As night fell over the city once more, the story had escalated into a perfect storm of betrayal, chaos, and relentless speculation. Every leak, every screenshot, every voice memo had pushed the narrative further, making the line between truth and rumor nearly impossible to distinguish. One thing was certain: 21 Savage's image, reputation, and career hung in the balance. The streets, fans, and social media were now watching with bated breath, waiting for the final twist, the last bombshell, the revelation that could change everything forever. And in the shadows, the missing piece, allegedly the ultimate recording, was still out there waiting to drop. When it does, the consequences won't just shock fans. They'll rewrite the story of loyalty, betrayal, and street justice in Atlanta forever. Everyone is watching. Everyone is waiting. And nobody, no fan, no celebrity, no insider will ever forget the night 21 Savage was exposed. Listen closely, because this is not just another video, it's the inside scoop that nobody else will dare to show you. You've seen the leaks, the screenshots, the voice notes, the confrontations, and the twists that have shaken Atlanta, the streets, and the entire hip-hop world. This is the moment where history is being made, and if you walk away now, you'll miss the part that could completely change the story. Do not scroll past this. Hit that like button right now to show you're part of the community that knows the truth. Comment below with your reactions. Every theory, every guess, every hot take matters, because this is a story that grows with every single one of you watching, analyzing, and sharing. Your voice fuels the frenzy. Your engagement pushes the leaks further, and your perspective could be the one that cracks the final piece of this scandal wide open. And subscribe. Hit that bell so you never miss an update, because this drama is far from over. The next leak, the next twist, the next jaw-dropping revelation could drop at any second. And if you're not subscribed, you won't even know it happened until it's too late. Trust me, the streets are already buzzing, social media is exploding. And the moment this final recording drops, the entire hip-hop world will erupt. You want to be there from the start, not reading it secondhand later. This is your chance to witness history, to follow the chaos in real time, and to be part of the conversation that will dominate the streets, feeds, and timelines for weeks to come. Don't wait. Engage now. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the frenzy, because the next chapter is coming, and you do not want to be left out.